Shot and killed outside the Spalding County Courthouse. Krystal Evans and her ex-husband Tom Mallory were at the courthouse Friday afternoon for a hearing when Mallory allegedly shot Evans multiple times, killing her. He ran from police and eventually shot himself. Now we are learning more from Krystal's daughter, who says she had a restraining order against her father. Griffin Police confirms the couple had a history of domestic violence.
My mom literally called the sheriff department the day before because he was stalking her. She even showed them that the PTO that she was granted for life Wednesday from the divorce, and they did nothing. Had they had someone walked out with her, like, her friend asked, she would still be here.
Griffin Police deny Evans asked for an escort. Precious says she will hold a rally for justice Wednesday and a vigil for her mother Thursday.
Welcome back to blackstardove. Welcome back to my channel. Little bit of a somber video. As you've seen in the beginning intro, we will be discussing the case of Miss Krystal Evans, who was recently, last Friday, on September 13th, Friday the 13th to be exact, she was taken away from us by her ex-husband, Tom Mallory. I've seen this like a few times over the weekend, but I didn't really understand it. I clicked on it today and I seen the story, and it was like so heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking for numerous reasons. It was heartbreaking because this woman had tried to ask for help and no one would really help her. And you got to understand the legalities and things of that nature, and that I understand. But she asked her local community for help as well, and posting things on Facebook. Just for people, if you were like to go read the comments, there's a whole lot of comments saying, God got you, or, like, you'll be fine, God got you. And it was very heartbreaking to see that. To see this woman pleading for help, knowing that no one really had her back. Now, from a legal perspective, I can understand, because you don't want a situation where there's a Minority Report. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Minority Report. Minority Report is a movie starring Tom Cruise, where in the future, they will arrest you based on crimes you're supposed to commit. So they have like these, I'm gonna call them angels, and they have these 3 angels that's laying in a tub, and those angels can see future crimes. So once they see you commit a future crime, they will go and arrest you in the present, or just before you're about to go do the crime. So technically, they're arresting you before anything ever happens. So we have to ask ourselves, what type of future do we want? Do you want to arrest someone who hasn't done anything to that point? Now, he has been sending her threats and stuff and things of that nature, and she did take the proper precautions of, going to the police, getting a restraining order, protective orders. As a matter of fact, when they finalized their divorce that very same day on Friday the 13th, the judge told him that he has to turn himself in that following Monday for violating a few of the orders and things of that nature. And of course, that never came. On that day, he followed her out to the car and he shot her. And this is a letdown system-wide. Like, I feel sorry for this woman. Not only was she let down by the system, she was let down by her local community. No one really protected her. I can understand from the law side, like I said, you don't really want a Minority Report, but they could have done things and put things in place to give her more protection. Her local community, her local family could have done things to make sure that they also ensured her protection. No one really did anything. And now this woman is no longer here. And she was deleted by her husband. And now their daughter is sitting there like, both her parents are technically gone now. As you heard, she said that, her mom's gone and her dad's gone. She has no one left now. And that makes me feel a certain type of way because I'm like, as a black man, I try to, we're the leaders, we're the providers, we are the head of the household. And too many times I feel like us, especially as black men, where we fail. And we fail to protect some of our black women. Now, it could be for a multitude of reasons. I know some men are like, hey, if I'm not the one sleeping with you, I'm not going to protect you. Or, you need to get the dude that you are sleeping with, he needs to protect you. And yes, that is true to an extent. But we also need to have values where it's like, if someone is in grave need and in grave danger, we should be willing to help. Just reading this whole story, like I said, that Facebook post that you seen, that Facebook post was done last year, August of last year. So this stalking has been going on for a while, and he's been stalking her. He's been sending her death threats, because he never wanted to get a divorce. Obviously, she wanted the divorce, and then it's like, as soon as she was granted the divorce, he took her life. I really don't have any words. I feel really sad just for the whole situation. I'm disappointed in that man because you knew that you had these ill intentions. You should have went and got help. You shot, even though she was your ex-wife, you still shot a woman that you said you wanted to love and cherish and protect forever. You took her away from everyone. I'm disappointed in the law, but I do understand, like I said, we don't want the situations of minority reports, but still at the same time, they could have gave her more help. I'm most definitely disappointed in the sheriff of that town, where if you look at his responses didn't even mention the fact that she was deceased or his condolences to the family or anything like that. His whole thing was saying, hey, this is not the sheriff's office's fault. She didn't ask for more protection. He just wanted to make sure that their name was clear. And that was kind of disgusting. When I seen that, I was like, come on, bro. You can at least say we do offer our condolences, but no, he was just straight up wanting to make sure that the sheriff's office had nothing to do with this because Krystal's daughter was saying that Krystal asked for an escort to the car. And the sheriff was like, no, we checked the surveillance cameras. You didn't talk to no one. So you never asked for an escort. And it was just like, it's a whole big mess. Like the whole thing is a big mess and I feel sorry for her. And I'm going to do everything that I can I want to push this story forward. I don't know what type of justice will be done because we do know who the killer is. The killer's in police custody. He's going to be convicted. He's probably going to spend the rest of his life in prison. So, but all this could have been prevented. Like, she stopped multiple times and asked for help, and no one did anything. I'm just going to end it here by saying that I'm disgusted with everything as a whole because everyone failed her. From my brothers and sisters to the system, to her family, to her local community, we all failed this woman. And from the bottom of my heart, even though it doesn't mean anything and it's way too late, Krystal, we're sorry. Take care, I love you. Bye.